What's going on, guys? Easy Life here, and today I'm finally posting out the next episode of the Journey to Expert Healing series. It's been quite a while, I know. I'll go into detail about why it's been such a long time since I posted the next episode, or why this episode has been postponed. And yeah, but today we're doing a little bit of something different here, man. So I found out about this meta a while ago, and this is the meta of running Karazhan. You run through Karazhan just to kill the trash mobs in order to level up from the brackets of levels 70 to 80. However, I started doing this at level 73, and I did it all the way up until level 81. And as you can see, something's a little bit different here. I'm no longer a paladin. I'm no longer a holy paladin. I am now I re-rolled into a monk, specifically Mistweaver. I mean, I'm not Mistweaver in this video. I was messing around with Windwalker, just to get some practice in, on the Windwalker, since I've pretty much, I would say I got down Mistweaver I pretty much learned Mistweaver pretty good. I wouldn't say I'm a master at it, but I have a good general knowledge of it. So I wanted to fuck around with Windwalker, and here we are in Karazhan. So yeah, man, I found out about this meta a while ago, and so I did this a few days ago. It's now June 18th as I record this, and so a lot of people, I wouldn't say a lot of people, but some people in the forums have been saying that this has actually been hot fixed, and I wanted to confirm that for myself, if it wasn't or not. So that's what I'm doing here today, and I'm just confirming it to you right now that this still works. Blizzard hasn't hot patched it, hot fixed it, whatever the hell you want to call it. It hasn't been hot fixed. The meta is still the meta, I guess. I'm sorry for saying that so much, but you could still run anyway. You could still run Karazhan from the levels 70 to 80, specifically 73. Some people have been saying that you should do this at 71, 72. Me personally, I did it at 73 just to be safe, because I do know the higher level you are, the easier it gets. So I started at 73, and I did this all the way up until 81. Okay, so and I think each run ran me about maybe anywhere from like 10 to 15 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes at tops. I think my fastest run was maybe about 11 minutes. So what you're seeing here is I am actually currently level 80. This is my last run in Karazhan. I'm just showing you how fast these runs can be towards the end of your journey of leveling up your alt, leveling up your main, your alt, or whatever, if you're a new player, casual player, or just a hardcore veteran, man, just looking to level up a new alt, whatever the case may be. It gets significantly easier, of course, the higher you go. And of course, again, this is my last run, so I was already level 80, and I did this all the way up until level 81. Now, you can do this at level 81 to get to level 82. However, the mobs do turn gray, and the EXP is significantly nerfed, right, for the obvious reasons. But this is the path I've been taking right here. As you can see, you can follow my path. I saw everyone else. This is what everyone else has been doing, right? The videos that I've seen that were posted back in February when this was first discovered. I think it was in February. Fuck, it could have been even earlier than that. Nonetheless, this has been around for quite a while now, and like I said, it still works. But yeah, so I'm just following the path that everyone takes, and yeah, man, it's pretty fast. Honestly, it was really fast. This run right here was about 11.5 minutes. I think, I'm not too sure. But the good thing about this is that every time I ran this, I actually got a level up. Okay, so it's like, some people were thinking like, okay, you gotta run this maybe 2 or 3 times before you can get a level. No, not necessarily. I actually ran this one time per level. Like one run equals 1 level is what I'm trying to say here. I'm so bad with words, excuse me. But now I'm not sure if this is the case with the monk's buff, right? Because if you play a monk, you go to use your Zen pilgrimage, and you go to the shrine. You get that 50% EXP buff for 1 hour. I'm not too sure if that stacks with the heirlooms. If it does, it's great. Probably does. So you get the 50% EXP buff, and I stack that up with my heirlooms. Maybe that was the reason why I was getting a level per run. I don't know. I haven't tried this on any other classes, but it seems like that's not really the case. It just so happens that there's so many goddamn mobs in this place that you should be able to get 1 level per run, which is great. So yeah, so this is pretty much what I'm doing here. Real easy here. As you can see, I'm just breezing right through these mobs really easy. And of course, you don't kill any of the bosses. You can kill the boss. I heard this from Jay Burton. You can kill the Beastmaster quarters boss. You know, the one that spawns in the Beastmaster's area at the, you know, when you first turn right. So you can kill that boss. That won't lock you to the instance. But every other boss in here, you don't touch, right? You don't touch. You know, I was in the dining room and I saw Moreau's there, and of course can't touch him, because if I killed that dude, I would have been locked to this instance. I wouldn't be able to do this. I'm sure a lot of you guys already know that. But nonetheless, this was just to confirm you guys that this still works. This hasn't been hotfixed. I have no idea where the hell people have been getting the notion that Blizzard fixed this or hotfixed it or whatever the case may be. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. It didn't seem like it for me when I ran this, right? Like, I was still getting pretty decent amount of EXP, anywhere from 1,500 all the way up to 2,500k plus. You know, killing these mobs and so on and so forth. So, like I said, people have stated that you should do this at about 73. I think you could do this even earlier, anywhere from 71 to 72, right, as some people have stated. Of course, assuming that, you know, tank specs will do better just because of the damage mitigation, you could probably do this at 71 or 72 if you have a tank class. Like, I think if you're a prop pally, you can probably run here at 71 or 72. I'm not too sure. I just figured, you know, with a tank spec it would be a lot easier for the obvious reasons. Yeah, you could, you know, do as you may. When I came in here, I actually did try this at 71. I think it was level 71 or 72, and I can only pull like 1 or 2 mobs. That was about it. You know, if I pulled a group of mobs, they killed me off pretty easily. So came back again at 73, and that's when I got the ball rolling. Right, that's when I was able to pull a lot of the mobs in and just AOE them down. Of course, if you have a lot of AOE, that is definitely preferred. I would say in some cases, I do know Enhancement Shaman isn't too big on AoE. The only thing I can think of is Crash Lightning, but even then Crash Lightning doesn't do a whole lot of damage. But I mean, you could still make it work. You can definitely still make it work. So yeah, that's actually my next character that I was actually going to run this on, was my Enhancement Shaman, so we'll see how that goes. If any of you Enhancement Shamans ran this before, let me know what you did, or what moves that you did. Or if it doesn't matter, then fuck it. Just run in here and kill the mobs. Anyway, so we're coming towards the end here, and I wanted to say a few things that, again, I apologize for not posting the next episode a lot quicker. I think it's been like over a month, maybe it's been 2 months since I did episode 4 of this series, and I apologize for that. Okay, one of the reasons was I was on a new game hiatus. I've been playing other games. On top of that, I've been working with other content creators and making edits for them as well, as a freelance editor. And I think, and also, of course, I re-rolled. So I didn't want to make the whole, and you can see right there, this is my level up. I didn't want to make the series go long, make any unnecessary episodes, meaning I didn't want to go through the whole leveling process and post that out again, like I did before, like I did with the Paladin, right, my Paladin. So I skipped that. I skipped all that. I said, fuck it, you know, I'm just gonna re-level a new character, and I'm gonna get it back to I'm gonna get this character back to where I had my Paladin, and this is where we're at right here. I said on episode 4, I think it was episode 4, that the next episode was gonna be here in Karazhan on the Holy Pally, and instead here we are on my the Windwalker spec. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. So it took me a few days. No, actually it took me a few weeks. It's been about, I think, 2 weeks since I started this character. Yeah, I know, I'm really slow when it comes to leveling. Then again, I don't have much time in the day to level up, but I do enjoy playing the game when I can. So it took me a couple of weeks to get this character up to 70, and here we are in Karazhan, just getting my levels up. This took me about an hour, by the way, about an hour to an hour and a half to get from level 73 to 81, so just giving you a time frame of how long this is going to take. But nonetheless, man, I am now a monk, specifically Mistweaver Monk, and you know what? I'm having a goddamn good time playing this class. I'm absolutely loving it. Come on now, use your words. This is a good class. Very underrated class, has a lot to offer. I encourage anyone to give the monk a chance. It's a very underrated class with some amazing utility, amazing abilities, and I'm just absolutely loving the visuals, the animations of Mistweaver. And I don't think I regret this reroll. I think I'm going to go into BFA as a proud Mistweaver monk. It's going to be great. Nonetheless, we're about finished with this episode. We're coming to the end. Thank you so much for watching. Again, the Karazhan method still works, so go out and level up your characters, your new mains, or whatever you want to call it, and have fun on your journey. The next episode we're going to be tackling into Mists of Pandaria dungeons, since I'm familiar with them the most, rather than the Kata dungeons. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Peace! Thanks for watching today's video, guys. It really means a lot to me. If you like what you see, then don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button below. Or better yet, hit that bell you see on the screen now in order to get notified when a new video gets uploaded. Now, all my social media links are in the description box below, and if you don't give a shit about any of that, then just go ahead and share this video with your friends, share this with your family, or even share this with your mom. Any support at all is greatly appreciated. I love you guys as always, and I hope you're all having a very easy day. Stay tuned for more to come, and this has been the One Man Army, Mr. Easy for Life. And I'm out. Peace!